Hello students, welcome to CMI's online classes, and this video is for class 9 chapter number 3 atoms and molecules. Okay, so in our last class we discussed about atoms and as well as molecules. So as we know, atoms are smallest unit of an matter and molecules is the combination of two or more atoms. Okay, now in this topic, in this session we will talk about the mole concept, and for that we have to know molar mass, formula mass, molecular mass and Avogadro's number. So let's start the concept of mole. Okay, so the terms, first of all, what do you mean by atomic mass? So mass of one atom is called atomic mass. As for example, H, hydrogen or oxygen. Second one, on the right hand side we have molecular mass. So it is the combination of two or more atoms. We can have example of what? That means hydrogen plus oxygen. Okay. Then we have molar mass, for which we are going to learn. So mass of one mole particles has been formulated or taken out in number 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles, and this is fixed for all the mole particles of atoms and molecules. So 1 mole means, so in case of atoms, 1 mole is equals to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. That means gram atomic mass. So in the similar case, for molecules we have the same number, that means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Okay, that means 1 mole is same for an atom as well as for molecules. So mole is a number just like a dozen, that means it is a unit. Okay, as for example, in 1 dozen we have 12 pieces. As for example, 1 dozen of bananas have 12 pieces of bananas. Okay, so this is just a number. Mole is just a number. If I tell you, go to a grocery shops and ask for 1 kg of sugar and 2 kg of rice and 1 mole of salt, so the shopkeeper will give you the above two, that means sugar and rice, but he can't give you 1 mole of salt because you don't know, because that is not the exact or standard unit of the product. Okay, so let us find out how much is 1 mole. So 1 mole is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, and that is also called Avogadro's number. So 1 mole of apple, same. 2 mole of apples, we have to multiply it by 2. Similarly, 1 mole of carbon atom, same number, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. But if 5 mole of carbon, we have to take it out, we have to multiply it by 5. Okay, so this was for your exam. Now mole is measure of the amount of particles in matter. Okay, that means it is a chemist dozen, or the chemist can understand what is mole, or the scientist perform chemical reaction or chemical equation in their lab. So mole is always represented by Avogadro's number, that is 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 particles. Then we will move towards Avogadro's number. As already discussed, 1 mole is 10 to the power 23, sorry, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. So we can also say that atoms of 12 gram of isotope of carbon, that is 12. And as we know, Avogadro's number, capital N, A is the same amount. Now, what do you mean a gram atomic mass? So, the mass of 1 mole of a monoatomic element, it can be diatomic also. Mono means single atomic element, is called the gram atomic mass, as we discussed in the first or second slide. For example, for helium, the mass of 1 mole of helium atom is 4 gram. Why 4 gram? Because we take 4 because atomic mass of helium is 4. In this similar way, if we calculate of carbon, it will be 1 mole of carbon will be 12 gram and 1 mole of oxygen will be 16 gram. Okay, so for that we have to learn few common atomic elements of atomic mass. Now let's talk about who is Avogadro. Okay, he was an Italian scientist and he is most noted for his contribution to molecular theory, including what is known as Avogadro's law. That means Avogadro number has been dedicated to this person. That means Amedeo Avogadro. He was an Italian scientist. Okay. Then let's move to some common examples. So how about such a tablespoon of sugar or tablespoon of salt? How will you determine the number of particles in tablespoon of salt? Is it possible? So is the number of particles in the tablespoon of sugar and the same as the number of particles in a tablespoon of salt? No, because here for sugar C6H12O11 we will take CH and O, but in salt we take sodium and chlorine. So we have to take the atomic mass of those elements, then only we can find out its exact number, and they can differ. So we have a question here, which has a greater number of particles, 1 mole of cotton or 1 mole of salt? Okay, so is it same, or does the mole of cotton and mole of salt differ? Let's have an answer. So 1 mole of cotton has the same number of particles as 1 mole of salt. Okay, as I discussed in elements and molecules also. Elements of hydrogen, the mole of one element of hydrogen is same number, that means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atom, and for water also it is same. So 1 mole of a given element is equals to 1 mole of other element. So 1 mole of a compound is equals to 1 mole of other compound. Similarly, then we have question, how many particles are there in 2 moles of monosodium glutamate? It is a form of salt only. Okay, monosodium glutamate is a form of salt, and this product is mostly used by the Chinese chefs. Okay, for flavors. Okay, so let's talk. How many particles are in 2 moles of monosodium glutamate? So 1 mole is 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. So we have 2 moles of monosodium glutamate. So we have to multiply it by Avogadro's number, which is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles. And if the question comes, if 3 moles of the product is there, so we have to multiply it by 3. So let's remember, the mole is a unit for counting particles in a given mass of a substance. So each mole of a substance is made up of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Power was missed here, so it doesn't matter, particles. The molar mass of a substance is the mass in gram. That means if we have a molar mass, we have to represent it in gram. That is numerically equal to atomic mass or formula mass of a substance. Okay. Now let's move to another part. So 1 mole of any substance contains the same number of particles. What about the mass of the mole of a substance? Is the same for all substance? The mass. Mole is same as we know. As for example, 1 mole of hydrogen, 1 mole of 1 gram of hydrogen is equal to 1 mole, 12 gram of carbon is equal to 1 mole, and 16 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 mole. But what about mass? Is the mass same? Mass of mole of a substance is same. So let's have a discussion in. Now, mole is measure of the amount of particles in matter. Okay, that means it is a chemist doesn't. The chemist can understand what is mole, or the scientist perform chemical reaction or chemical equation in their lab. So mole is always represented by Avogadro's number, that is 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 particles. Then we will move towards Avogadro's number. As already discussed, 1 mole is 10 to the power 23, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. So we can also say that atoms of 12 gram of isotope of carbon, that is 12. And as we know, Avogadro's number, capital N A, is the same amount. Now, what do you mean a gram atomic mass? So the mass of 1 mole of a monoatomic element, it can be diatomic also. Mono means single atomic element, is called the gram atomic mass, as we discussed in the first or second slide. For example, for helium, the mass of 1 mole of helium atom is 4 gram. Why 4 gram? Because we take 4 because atomic mass of helium is 4. Now let's talk about who is Avogadro. Okay, he was an Italian scientist and he is most noted for his contribution to molecular theory, including what is known as Avogadro's law. That means Avogadro number has been dedicated to this person. That means Amedeo Avogadro. He was an Italian scientist. Okay. Now, as we discussed in our previous slide, that we have formulas. So the portion marked in black on the right hand side is one formula for moles. That means number of moles is equal to given mass by molar mass. And another formula is given number of particles, if the particles is given in the quotient, and Avogadro number which is common. Okay, that means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles. So let's calculate the first equation. 52 gram of helium, finding mole from mass. So as we know, number of moles small n, given mass small m, molar mass capital M, given number of particles N, and Avogadro number Na. So for equation 1, that means question number 1. So atomic mass of helium, as we all know, 4 unit. Molar mass of helium, okay, that means we can write 4 gram, because for mass we have to write gram. So first of all, we will put a formula here. Number of moles equals to given mass by molar mass. So given mass is, it has been given in the question, that is 52. So 52, and molar mass, as we know, 4 gram, and if we divide 52 by 4, we will get 13. So 52 gram of helium have 13 moles. Okay, 13 units. Similarly, for second question, 12.044 into 10 to the power 23 number of helium atoms are given. Atoms are given. Now let's find mole. So as we know, in the second formula, number of moles, given number of particles by Avogadro number. So given number of particles, the particles has been given as 12.044 in 10 to the power 23 number, and Avogadro number we have 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So if we calculate it, 10 to the power 23, 10 to the power 23 will be cut off, then 6.022, 12.044 is divided by 6.022, we will get 2. So for helium atom, for this number of particles, that is 12.044 into 10 to the power 23, we will get 2 moles of helium atom. So for other equation also we can find using these two formulas. Okay. At last, as I talked, we must be aware of some atomic masses of some elements. Okay. So here in this chart we have common elements, atomic mass of common elements. You just have to remember this to do any problem based on mole concept. Okay. So hydrogen 1, helium 4, lithium 7, barium 9, boron 10, carbon 12, nitrogen 14, oxygen 16, fluorine 19. Okay. Similarly, we have for other elements also. So this was all about mole concept. So just move to your exercise and just try to solve few equations or few calculations. So this was all about atoms and molecules. Thank you.